Every day, millions of young people wake up and immediately reach for their phones. Before attending class, before meeting friends, before beginning their day, they check notifications, browse social media feeds, and interact with the online world. For China's Generation Z, social media is no longer just a tool for communication. It has become a place where identities are created, relationships are built, and personal values are formed. Platforms such as WeChat, Weibo, Douyin, Bilibili, and the Red Note have transformed how young people see themselves and how they are seen by others. But how exactly does social media influence personal identity? Does it help young people discover who they truly are? Or does it create new pressures and challenges? This documentary explores these questions through philosophical perspectives on the lives of Chinese Gen Z. The Malaysian philosophy of education emphasizes balanced human development. A person should develop intellectually, emotionally, spiritually, and socially. Social media provides many opportunities. Young people can gain knowledge, develop creativity, and build social connections. However, balance is important. Many students today spend hours seeking likes, followers, and online approval. The pursuit of digital recognition can sometimes replace genuine personal growth. A student may receive thousands of likes online, yet still feel disconnected in real life. From this perspective, social media should support human development, not define it. Throughout history, people have searched for meaning and purpose in life. What does it mean to live a successful life? What goals are worth pursuing? What values truly matter? Traditionally, answers to these questions were often shaped by family, culture, education, and personal experiences. Today, social media has become one of the most influential sources shaping these beliefs. Every day, Chinese Gen Z users are exposed to thousands of images and videos presenting different versions of success. Influencers showcase luxurious lifestyles. Entrepreneurs share stories of financial achievement. Travel creators document exciting adventures around the world. Fitness influencers display ideal body images and healthy lifestyles. These examples can inspire ambition and motivation. They can encourage young people to dream bigger and pursue personal goals. However, there is another side to this influence. The lives displayed online are often carefully selected and edited. Viewers see the highlights, not the struggles. The achievements, not the failures. The destination, not the difficult journey. As a result, some young people begin comparing their everyday reality with someone else's carefully constructed online image. A university student may feel unsuccessful because they cannot afford expensive travel experiences. Another may feel inadequate because their lifestyle does not resemble what they see online. Gradually, personal goals may become influenced by trends rather than genuine self-reflection. The question then becomes, are we pursuing our own dreams? Or are we pursuing the dreams that social media tells us we should have? Philosophy in life reminds us that authentic happiness cannot be measured by followers, views, or digital popularity. Meaningful identity develops through self-understanding, personal values, and conscious choices. Social media can be a valuable tool for inspiration and self-discovery. But it should never become the sole source from which individuals determine their worth, purpose, or direction in life. True fulfillment comes not from living according to online expectations, but from living according to one's own beliefs and aspirations. One of the most important questions in human life is simple, yet profound: who am I? For centuries, philosophers, psychologists, and sociologists have attempted to answer this question. According to psychologist Erik Erikson, adolescence and early adulthood are critical stages of identity formation. During this period, individuals actively explore their beliefs, values, interests, and social roles in order to understand who they are and where they belong. For Chinese Generation Z, this journey of self-discovery takes place not only in schools, homes, and communities, but also on social media platforms. Social media has become one of the most influential environments shaping modern identity. WeChat, Weibo, Douyin, Bilibili, and the Red Note have become important spaces for self-expression. A student can share artwork with thousands of viewers. A musician can receive feedback from audiences across the country. A gamer can join communities and connect with people who share similar interests. These experiences often build confidence, encourage creativity, and create a sense of belonging. However, social media also introduces new challenges. Young people are constantly exposed to images of beauty, success, wealth, and popularity. As they compare themselves with these carefully curated online lifestyles, some begin questioning their own appearance, achievements, or social status. Many experience social comparison and the fear of missing out, commonly known as FOMO. At the same time, social media allows users to join communities based on shared interests and values. Fan groups, gaming communities, and lifestyle circles provide friendship, support, and a sense of identity. Yet the desire to belong can sometimes become so strong that individuals begin prioritizing group opinions over their own independent thinking. Ultimately, the experience of Chinese Gen Z shows that identity is shaped by both personal experiences and social influences. Social media can help young people discover who they are, but it can also challenge their confidence and self-understanding. As digital platforms continue to play a larger role in everyday life, the search for identity becomes increasingly connected to the online world. Where do we get our knowledge? For many young people, social media has become a primary source of information. News, health advice, educational content, and social issues all appear on their screens every day. But information is not always knowledge. During major events such as the COVID-19 pandemic, misinformation spread rapidly online. Many users shared content without verifying its accuracy. As a result, false information was often accepted as truth. In a digital world, critical thinking has become more important than ever. Young people must learn to question, verify, and evaluate what they see online. Every day, social media tries to persuade us to buy products, to follow trends, to adopt certain lifestyles. But popularity does not always mean truth. Many influencers gain millions of views promoting beauty products, diets, and fashion trends. Followers often assume that if something is popular, it must be effective. This is known as the bandwagon effect. Logical thinking helps individuals distinguish evidence from popularity. By questioning online claims and seeking proof, users can avoid manipulation and make informed decisions. For thousands of years, philosophers have asked a fundamental question: what is the true nature of the self? What makes a person who they are? In today's digital world, this ancient question has taken on a new meaning. Social media allows individuals to create, edit, and present themselves in ways that were never possible before. With a smartphone and an internet connection, anyone can become the author of their own digital identity. Every photograph is carefully selected. Every caption is carefully written. Every post is designed to communicate a particular image. For many users, social media becomes a stage where they perform different versions of themselves. A student may appear confident and successful online while privately struggling with self-doubt. Someone may share photographs of luxury restaurants and expensive products while facing financial difficulties behind the scenes. Others may present themselves as constantly happy despite experiencing loneliness, anxiety, or stress. The audience rarely sees the complete picture. Instead, they see a carefully curated collection of moments designed for public viewing. Sociologist Irving Goffman once compared social life to a theatrical performance, where people adjust their behavior depending on their audience. Social media expands this performance to an unprecedented scale. Now, audiences can number in the hundreds, thousands, or even millions. As a result, maintaining an online identity can become a full-time effort. Many users invest significant emotional energy into managing how others perceive them. They worry about likes, comments, shares, and public reactions. Gradually, their online image becomes closely connected to their sense of self-worth. This creates an important philosophical dilemma. If a person's online identity differs significantly from their real-life experiences, which version represents the authentic self? Is the digital persona the real person? Or is it simply a carefully constructed representation? For Chinese Generation Z, these questions are becoming increasingly relevant. The more time individuals spend cultivating their online image, the more difficult it becomes to separate performance from reality. Metaphysical reflection reminds us that identity should not depend solely on appearance or public approval. True authenticity emerges when there is harmony between who we are online and who we are in everyday life. Technology can help us express ourselves, but it should never replace genuine self-understanding. Different philosophies offer different interpretations of social media. Modernism views technology as progress. Through social media, students can learn new skills, access information, and create opportunities. Postmodernism offers a different view. It suggests identity is fluid and constantly changing. A student may be professional on WeChat, fashionable on the Red Note, and a gamer on Bilibili. Each platform represents a different version of the self. Metamodernism encourages balance. Technology should be embraced, but with awareness and responsibility. Social media can be beneficial if individuals remain critical and reflective. Social media connects Chinese Gen Z with the world. Global trends spread quickly across digital platforms. However, exposure to global culture can sometimes overshadow local traditions. Many beauty standards and lifestyle expectations originate from foreign influences. Yet social media can also strengthen cultural identity. The rise of the Hanfu movement demonstrates this possibility. Young people use digital platforms to celebrate traditional clothing, literature, music, and cultural heritage. Rather than losing cultural identity, they are rediscovering it through modern technology. Social media has become one of the most powerful influences on Chinese Generation Z. It shapes how young people communicate, how they learn, how they form relationships, and ultimately, how they understand themselves. It provides opportunities for creativity, knowledge, cultural preservation, and social connection. At the same time, it introduces challenges including misinformation, social comparison, identity confusion, and pressure for online validation. The future is not about choosing between technology and reality. It is about finding balance between them. As Chinese Gen Z continues to navigate the digital age, the most important task remains unchanged: to develop an identity that is authentic, meaningful, and truly their own.